you're still maintaining your confidence across crypto more broadly. Are you still confident in that $1 million target for Bitcoin?
For Bitcoin, yes, actually, the more uncertainty and volatility there is in the global economies, the more our confidence increases in Bitcoin. And one of the reasons is we've just been through an inflationary scare. We think it was very much supply chain driven, and Bitcoin is a hedge against inflation. We also believe now that the bigger risk is deflation, not inflation. And why would Bitcoin do well in that circumstance? It would do well because it's an antidote to counterparty risk in the traditional financial system.
There is an all-out war being waged on cryptocurrency right now, and the US regulators, particularly the SEC, are taking no prisoners. The last few weeks have been more volatile than usual for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the rest of the crypto market as the SEC and US regulators have launched accusations and lawsuits at the two largest cryptocurrency exchanges in the USA, Binance and Coinbase. Whilst Coinbase is being accused of trading unregistered securities in the form of cryptocurrencies, the allegations against Binance are even more serious, with counts of money laundering, fraud, and unregistered securities trading just a few of the lawsuits made against CZ and Binance. The accusations have caused many banks around the world to sever ties with Binance, removing crucial on and off ramps for the crypto exchange. As a result, crypto prices have been battered as the future becomes increasingly uncertain. However, one investor that is unfazed by the recent developments is contrarian investor Cathie Wood of ARK Invest, who, despite all the regulatory uncertainty and chaos, revealed this week that she has more conviction in crypto than before and is putting her money where her mouth is, by buying up more stock in Coinbase. She believes that the regulatory battle may wage for multiple years, but crypto is around to stay. Make sure to stick around to the end of the video where Cathie breaks down why she still has full conviction in her $1 million Bitcoin price target and what makes her so certain amongst all the uncertainty. Also, only a small percentage of my viewers are actually subscribed. If you enjoy finance content, consider subscribing or liking the video. It's free and you can always change your mind.
Yeah, what we're seeing is that the judicial and legislative branches of our government, separation of powers, are starting to weigh in on this topic. And the regulator, the SEC, is part of the executive branch appointed by the president. And as we're seeing cases go through court in the judicial system, the judicial system is questioning the SEC's decisions here. And so we think this is a good thing. We actually think this is going to be in the courts and in legislation for perhaps years. And what has happened in the meantime? We have Binance under increasing regulatory scrutiny for more criminal activities, and fraud being one of them. And therefore we have the competition to Coinbase. Really, we think it's disappearing. And so that's a good thing longer term for Coinbase.
And Cathie, you're still maintaining your confidence across crypto more broadly. Are you still confident in that $1 million target for Bitcoin?
For Bitcoin, yes, actually, the more uncertainty and volatility there is in the global economies, the more our confidence increases in Bitcoin. And one of the reasons is we've just been through an inflationary scare. We think it was very much supply chain driven, and Bitcoin is a hedge against inflation. We also believe now that the bigger risk is deflation, not inflation. And why would Bitcoin do well in that circumstance? It would do well because it's an antidote to counterparty risk in the traditional financial system. On the Bitcoin blockchain, everything is transparent. It may be pseudonymous, but we can see all the transactions, all of the activity, and therefore we have a much better understanding of how little counterparty risk there is in the blockchain world. It was interesting to see the SEC sue Binance on one day, and then the next day Coinbase. And they were trying to put them in the same bucket. They are not at all in the same bucket. We have two former officials of Binance US coming forward, and actually we now understand that they have been working with regulators and the government generally to help the government understand how Binance US was not separate and distinct from Binance International, and how much CZ controlled Binance US, and how much of Binance's data was in China, and how much commingling of funds there were. Coinbase is not accused of any of this, and it is unfortunate that the SEC took action against Coinbase the day after Binance, and then seemed to muddy. Chairman Gensler, as he was on one of the major news channels, was trying to implicate Coinbase in the same way that he was implicating Binance. No, they're very different. There are questions about what's a security and about staking. Those are the two questions that Coinbase is facing and Binance is facing. But most of the other questions around Binance have nothing to do with Coinbase.
So there's the ever-fearless Cathie Wood, founder and CEO of ARK Invest, with her outlook on the regulatory turmoil surrounding cryptocurrencies. Despite the recent challenges and uncertainty in the crypto market, Cathie remains undeterred and even more convinced of the long-term potential of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and blockchain technology in general. As we've witnessed, the accusations and lawsuits against major exchanges like Binance and Coinbase have shaken the industry, causing banks to sever ties and creating volatility in crypto prices. However, Cathie Wood stands as a contrarian investor, boldly increasing her stake in Coinbase and reaffirming her conviction in the future of digital currencies. In the face of regulatory battles that may persist for years, Cathie sees the staying power of cryptocurrencies and firmly believes in their potential. Her unwavering $1 million Bitcoin price target is a testament to her confidence amidst all the uncertainty. If you've enjoyed gaining insights into the world of finance and want to stay informed about the latest trends and expert opinions, consider subscribing to the channel. Your support means a lot, and remember, subscribing is free and you can always change your mind. Anyway guys, hope today's video brought you some value. I'll see you all in the next one, and as always, all the best.